Hello, this is Kevin Paffrath, also known as Fluvon, and this is your Heroes of Telara, What We Know video for June 15th. Tryon, the designers of Heroes of Telara, or HOT, describe their game as a fantasy MMO that uses dynamic content to deliver encounters directly to the player and surprise and challenge them as a hero. Dynamic content is Tryon's innovation. Some examples of dynamic content would be a dragon suddenly attacking a city, a vendor who has a new sale, a monster or a group of monsters that weren't there before, and generally, quote, things to promote investigating and looking around the world. Now, a dragon attacking a city might be well known to players, but quote, little itsy bitsy things might be less than public knowledge. Of course, these itsy-bitsy things would be most advantageous to those guilds with well-informed players who could quickly Twitter, Skype, or by any means necessary inform their guildmates. Dynamic events can occur randomly, at specific times, or following a series of events, such as players completing a certain heroic or public quest. Similar to public quests in Warhammer, heroic quests encourage spontaneous grouping. However, in HOT, each player may receive a different task, depending of course on their level. For instance, a dynamic content edition may be a group of demons attacking a town. Players in the area would be given a choice to participate in the heroic quest to defeat these demons. Low-level players might be assigned to gather water and put out fires caused by the demon insurrection, while teams of higher players may fight the demon lord or clean up minion demons. In HOT, you are a hero. By completing heroic quests, you gain honor and level. The higher your reputation with a certain faction, the further out of town these NPCs will follow you to assist you in combat. You may also notice that NPCs in towns cheer you as you walk by. Of course, that is if you are dubbed a hero by them. You have the choice to do unheroic actions. Of course, evil. Tryon believes that every player, no matter what level, is a hero. Even at level 1, you will feel more heroic than the average citizen of Telara. In complete opposition to World of Warcraft's daily quest system, Tryon believes heroic acts should not translate into a day job. Simply, you may be given a task to rescue someone from a burning building. The first time you encounter the task, you'll probably be entertained and even feel heroic. If you did this task daily, however, it may seem like it's become a simple, boring, and mindless job. In World of Warcraft, you're forced to complete this job to progress or to make money. However, in HOT, you have options. You may choose to fail the task, let the building burn and deal with the repercussions, such as an incinerated city that may not be rebuilt for weeks. Albeit the lack of heroism in your actions by letting the city burn down, it is ultimately your choice. Tryon believes that if you log on every day for 15 days in a row, you will find something is different every single day. New vendors, new heroic tasks, and new ways to level your character to become a hero. There will be multiple factions in Heroes of Telara, more than 2. The relationship will depend on the community. On one server, Faction A may be friendly with Faction B. In another, they may be enemies. Most of Telara and its players will skill, kill, and complete heroic acts in a persistent world. That means no loading screens. However, Heroes of Telara will also feature 6-man and raid-sized instances. Instances are typically dungeons that feature a set of bosses and rewards to a group of players that have zoned into this instance or dungeon. Similar to World of Warcraft, multiple groups may be in the same dungeon, but in their own instance environment. No information has been released on whether or not dynamic content will affect these instances. Classes and archetypes described by Tryon are Warriors, your tanks, Rogues, your damage class, both ranged and close quarters, Mage, magical ranged damage, Cleric, your healer. An innovative feature in HOT will be class swapping. Without logging out, you will be able to change your class and automatically have your UI bar and gear swapped for the appropriate class. Tryon has stated that swapping would be possible in locations such as town centers and inns with a simple click. This way, alternate characters, or alts, are no longer necessary. Each of your classes will have a level and statistics independent of the others. For instance, you could be a level 10 warrior and a level 50 cleric. This way, if you're working on your level 10 warrior and you see that a group is looking for a level 50 cleric, you can simply swap your class with the click of a button and join their group, without even having to log out. 1UP has stated in their review of HOT that your hit points, or HP, will not change when you swap classes. Rather, remain at the highest amount that you have achieved between your classes. That means your level 10 warrior would have the HP of a level 50 cleric. I'm not sure if this is factual or how this will work. Moreover, Tryon is opposed to typical monster and quest grinding to level up. In fact, NPCs will not wander or patrol in particular manners. Each NPC will have its own motivation and intuition. Therefore, if a player runs into a certain monster, there's a good chance slaying it will yield great rewards, as opposed to stupid and worthless trash items such as in World of Warcraft. A subclass system will be used to define your character specialization. Currently, the only method I am aware of is a class card system. An example of the class card system would be a warrior having killed an NPC that had the ability to summon minions. After having looted the NPC, the warrior may choose to enable the class card to become a Grave Lord, instantly enabling him to summon undead minions. There is speculation that warriors may be able to specialize into paladins and berserkers, just as rogues may be able to specialize into dual-wielding badasses or archers and scouts. I'm not sure how many class cards will be available in the game, but Tryon developers have said that lots will be available. You may think that Tryon will run out of content that is truly new and dynamic, and that the game will quickly become repetitive. That's why they are pledging strong community involvement. You ask for it, and they'll make it happen. On to races. Heroes of Telara will feature 3 races: humans, dwarves, and elves. BOMB, Zero Lags podcast, revealed that the day and night cycle would be 7 hours. Here are some pictures of mounts in game. Community expects mounted combat. Subscription or microtransactions? Well, Tryon is not sure yet. Feel free to pitch in at Telara Tribune, link on the right side, to voice your opinion. As far as a release date, expect somewhere in 2010. When asked, what about World of Warcraft? The developers responded, if you make a great game, there's always space for another great game. If we make a great game, we can compete. Thank you for watching my video. Special thanks to BOMB Zero Lags Podcast, G4TV's MMO Report, 1UP, and Suthane, Administrator at Telara Tribune, for information that contributed to this video. For more information, please follow Heroes of Telara on Twitter and fan them on Facebook. The more fans they have, the more information we get. You can also follow me on my Twitter and check out my website, fluvant.com. Extra thanks to Stephen Reed, Community Manager at Tryon, Hal Hanlon, and of course, Ross Brown, Vice President at Tryon. Without you, we would never be able to become heroes. Thank you.